What's up, everybody? Welcome back to some Pokemon Legends Arceus. My PC's crashed. My PC, streaming PC, blue screen, it decided not to work anymore. We're back. We're live. Whole new stream, though, so drop some likes so we can get our likes back up. I think we peaked at like 180 viewers in that last live stream, only to get cooked this time. Which sucks, too, because we're getting a lot of new people in chat. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Hopefully my chat will start working. Yo, Colton, long time no see, bro. How we doing, brother? How are we doing, brother? Actually, also, I messed up, too. I should have kept the other stream live in quotation marks. I could have done a live redirect. Because we still had about 50 people watching the stream. I could have done a live redirect to this stream, but I just completely ended the other stream. I should have saved it. I forget that YouTube allows me to switch stream from one other to the other. But yeah, my streaming PC just completely blue screened. It went just kaput. It just didn't work anymore. I don't know what to do. It's just cooked. Okay, I'm hoping that my YouTube chat pops up here soon, though. TikTok chat's working, Twitch chat is working, but YouTube chat is not working. I'll let you guys know when to spam so we can get the thing fill up a little bit. But that's what happened. My streaming PC blue screen. I got a frowny face on my Windows computer. It said no can do, and we got cooked pretty bad. But welcome back, guys. We're doing a whole new stream. We'll stream for probably another hour here, so drop some likes so we can get some people going. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The stream crashed. We got a blue screen. Welcome back, Yumi. Thank you for showing up again. Yeah, no, it's pretty cooked. Chat's probably going to be super duper dead. What I should have done is I should have kept the stream up while it's in that permanent loop. And then I should have did a live redirect. Because I always forget that YouTube allows you to where when you end your live stream, you can just switch people to a different live stream really quick. Yeah, we had a blue screen of death on the streaming PC. I don't know what happened, but like, so earlier today, I was trying to get Valorant to work properly. I was trying to optimize my Valorant settings the best because my Valorant settings are always really cooked because I have the worst setup ever for it. Doing a 2 PC streaming setup for Valorant with how I got it set up is not good because like the issue is the capture card that I have only goes up to like 144 hertz at 1440p, and I have a 1440p monitor. If I had just a regular, also I'm cooked here. If I had just a good 1080p OLED monitor, I would have been fine. I really regret buying a 1440p monitor. I honestly just do either 1080p or lock in for 4K. 1440p just causes too many problems. Because the issue when I play Valorant is in order to do like my 2 PC streaming setup, I have to take my capture card and turn it to like a display, and then it will mimic what is happening on screen right now. And because of it, when I play Valorant with my friends, I have like some issues with input delay and stuff because it's just not fully optimized correctly. And if I had a 1080p monitor, it would have been fine. So because of that, I was trying to fix some of those settings today, and I overloaded my streaming PC because let me tell you what, Elgato got some of the worst software. I don't know what it is, man. But products that I like Logitech and Elgato, I like their products, but their software is just buns. Like, legit so buns. Because, like, I have 2 Elgato key lights, and I can't adjust the settings on them half the time because the lighting just doesn't work unless it's, like, locked in to be able to get connected to the internet. It's just so cooked. Yo, Falcon, welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? Welcome back to the stream, Luke. Yeah, everybody, we're going to stream for, like, another hour here, but drop some likes in chat so we can get the stream back to everybody that was doom scrolling. Because here's the issue. Now that we're making everybody doom scroll from our stream, they're not going to come back to the stream. So we got to get some likes going on here. We're doing a whole new stream here where we're cooked. We're cooked. But yeah, Colton, long time no see, bro. I hope you're doing well, man. We're able to, yeah, let me know, bro. Intel I get, but Elgato? Elgato? Here's the thing. I have a lot of Elgato products. Elgato is like the Apple of like streaming devices. If you have all Elgato products, you can have a pretty seamless opportunity to be able to like connect things all nice. You can control your stuff from your phone, from your computer with the Stream Deck. You can do a lot of cool things with Elgato, and not a cat. It's the brand Elgato, not the cat. But yeah, no, Logitech software is booty cheeks. I hate Logitech software, and then Elgato software barely works half the time. And I was trying to fix some settings with my 2 PC streaming setup, and I opened up Elgato Capture 4K Utility. Worst software I've ever used in my life. Do not use Elgato 4K Capture Utility to record content. It is the worst program I've used in my life. If you can, just get your capture card to just work with OBS, and that's it, bro. It's so booty cheeks, man. Speaking of, I got a used Elgato. Oh, nice. Which one did you get specifically, Clouded? Yeah, racing, long time no see, bro. I got stabbed for my wallet when I was in the hospital for a while. Dude, you've had been nothing but bad luck in 2025, and I thought I had it bad. 2025 has been one of my worst years. You got it even worse, bro. Dude, I hope everything, like, is everything, like, better at least, my guy? There we go. It's time to change my profile again. It's almost a spooky month. It is almost spooky month. Let me tell you what, though, Dark Fox. I see your profile pic now, and you're going to really like the Mega Delphox when it comes out. I promise you. The spooky vibes are going to be a thing with Delphox. That should be your profile pic when it comes out. When we get the official renders for Delphox, it's going to cook. I promise. I pinky promise. All right, so I kind of got sidetracked here. So I think there is a quest that I want to do. Search for the bitter leaves. What Pokemon do I need for the bitter leaves here? Search for the bitter leaves. The only thing I like about doing a 2 PC streaming setup is at least I can open up a lot of tabs, like you know, like running my games and stuff like that, and not have OBS cooked. But it does suck when the stream PC does get cooked. All right, which Pokemon do we need to find for this? We need a Pitol. Where is this Pokemon at? 'Cause it's supposed to be in this area. I just don't know where. Okay. So I need to go... Yeah, I need to go back through the lake here. Is Pokemon Legends Arceus a good game to play? It is, Aaron. So, Aaron, the one that you're watching me play right now is a modded version of it. I'm playing this on my PC, so it has better graphics and it has higher frame rate. If you're okay, if you have like a Nintendo Switch and you're pretty used to the 30 frames on the Nintendo Switch, you're gonna like Legends Arceus. It is a really good game. It is only held back because of the fact that it's on the Nintendo Switch. If they released it on the Nintendo Switch too, the game would run and look a lot better because this game has so much potential for that aspect of it. But the story is really good. Exploring the world's really nice. Catching the Pokemon in different ways is really cool too. You still doing the main quest to get the 3rd island and get Surf. I remember a couple weeks ago you started doing that. Yeah, we're pretty behind, Kyle. We got really distracted with Kaizo Ironmon. I got a pretty packed schedule this month. I'm hoping to get an opportunity here to where I can have an affiliate sponsorship with an energy drink I like to drink. I submitted an application for that, so I'm hoping that we can get that going soon. And then I also have a potential commercial opportunity that I got to do later this month. And I'll go into more details if that does finalize and stuff. But if that does finalize, I'm going to be really packed at the end of September here. Plus, I want to do a marathon stream on doing a Pokemon Kaizo run where it's like stream does not end until Pokemon Kaizo happens. But I got to wait until I can figure out this whole commercial that I got to do. So there's some very interesting stuff that's been popping up soon. I'm pretty nervous, but honestly, I just got to turn my brain off and just lock in and just figure out how things are going to go. So yeah, we've been having a lot of anxiety days for sure on trying to figure everything out, but I just need to just like hit myself in the head and just not think. Because the more I think, the more I get nervous and anxiety happens, and the more I'm going to stress out about these potential opportunities. So we need to lock in, drink some water, start working out, get better mental health. So, because yeah, September and October are going to be some very, very busy months for sure. I get the chill for like week 1, but then as the weeks progress, it's going to get more and more intense for sure. All right, so I'm hoping that we can get close here to where Pitol is. See you later, Vespa Queen. Yo, Aaron, thank you so much, bro. I'm a content creator myself. We just strive and try to reach our goals. Exactly, brother. Thanks for the follow, bro. I appreciate that. There we are. There you are. Please stay in the ball. All right, we're cooked. Like, one of them's got to stay in the ball, surely. One of them has to stay in the ball, surely. There we go. We need to get one of these guys. Okay, I'll tell you what, though. These Pokeballs are just hot booty cheeks. I got the HD60X, got it for 50 Canadian. That's pretty good. I got the PC capture card. I'm not sure how I'll be using it. If you're doing, like, Nintendo Switch content, that would make sense. Because, yeah, the HD60X is the one that you plug into your laptop, and it's, like... Yeah, because that one's good for like laptops and stuff, if I remember correctly. It's not one that plugs directly into your PC. All right. All right. So we got Pitol here, which is fire. I kind of want to catch a Togepi too. The giant Togepis are pretty cute. I noticed that the developer had all the popular like baby Pokemon and stuff. Be giant in this mod, which is really cool. You are not a fan of me. My bad. Whoa, come back, come back, come back. Whoa, how does it climb with a tree like that? Hi, bro, I'm Indian. What's up, Josh? How we doing, bro? I was scrolling through the image boards again. Someone made Delphox a Yu-Gi-Oh card style. Ooh, do you have the image of that? That sounds cool. Dude, okay, how do we keep high rolling and knocking these guys out? I want to, like, actually capture them. Let's not talk about Mega starting. Wait, what's up? Let's talk about how Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky is the best Mystery Dungeon game of all time. So I played Explorers of Time, and that story was pretty peak, and I don't think the story was that different from Sky. I'm not sure how much Sky enhances from Time and Space from those Explorer games, but I definitely need to play Explorers of Sky because I've never actually played that one. But like I've definitely played that generation of Mystery Dungeon games for sure, and those Mystery Dungeon games are really peak. I started playing through ZA. How do you catch the aggro mods? I think you gotta like do stealth. I think you gotta. Oh no, for the aggro Pokemon that are like fighting you, you gotta like just fight them Pokemon style. You gotta fight them Pokemon style, and then I think for some of them to run away from you, you gotta like sneak. You gotta do like Assassin's Creed sneaking around. Well, my game's lagging really bad. We're loading a lot of textures right now. Let's go back to this camp. Sky's the same story. Adds 2 games of after story content. Okay, interesting. So yeah, that's what I thought. But shout out Primal Dialga, bro. Primal Dialga has aura. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't know why they did a multi-release though for those games. Cause I don't, yeah, cause Primal Palkia wasn't a thing, right? It was just Primal Dialga. Primal Dialga and Palkia. Dude, I'll tell you what though, this kind of looks sick. Wait, why is the image not? Oh, that's annoying. That image post is really bad. Let me see. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games list. Because I could have sworn they did dual release, right? Explorers of Darkness, Explorers of Sky, Explorers of yeah, Darkness and Time. I think I played Explorers of Darkness. Yeah, there's Explorers of Time and Explorers of Darkness. I don't know what the difference between the two was either. Yeah, because these are like the same game. Yeah. I think, I did Explorers of Time. Palkia was Darkness. What is the difference between these two? Core plot's the same. Sky has the same number of stuff. The addition of Spinda Cafe. Primary changes. There's generally no reason to go back to Time and Darkness when the definitive best version of Sky exists. Equivalent of mainline Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Time and Darkness are the same game, slightly different Pokemon dialogue lines. Palkia is part of the post game for all 3 games. Oh, that's sick. So is there a Primal Palkia? I always knew about Primal Dialga. Hold up. I actually never got this far. Wait, hold up. We're learning lore today. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Palkia? Is there a Primal Palkia? Probably not. Okay, it looks like there's not. That would have been sick, though. It's just a recruit that you can have. Okay. Was originally in Spatial Rift. Gets attacked by Darkrai. Oh, that would have been sick, though. Because Primal Dialga got aura. I ain't gonna lie. Is this on the Switch too? It is not, Mason. How are we doing today, Wilson? Don't forget to like his stream. Can you play Pokemon ZA right now? No, I cannot. I don't got that hookup from Nintendo. What's up, Oliver? I just started playing through Legends ZA. Oh yeah, I already answered that question. Sky's the same story, but adds 2 things. What's your recent shiny? I haven't got a recent shiny like in a long time. I don't even know. I technically Ponyta in this game, but that one's guaranteed. That one is guaranteed. But yeah, no, I need to definitely play through Explorers of the Sky at some point. That'll have to be a 2026 thing though. All right. What is another quest I can do? Let's return the Bitter Leaves quest. Let me go back home. They're coming back, it works. Yeah, that's how it goes. YouTube Shorts will send out the stream to like a ton of people like instantly. Sometimes what I've seen from other YouTube Shorts content creators, what they would do is that they would end their stream after they would do like a 2-hour stream, take a 30-minute break, and then do another 2-hour stream. That's like the best way to get viewers from what I've seen. It's weird. Come back to the dark side. We have cookies. Dude, cookies sound good. I might, yo, honestly, after stream. No, I have no milk. Yeah, my brother did not go get milk and water, and I didn't make time to get that either. So it was just double whammy. I can't do cookies and milk. We're cooked. We can't do that. But yeah, anybody new to the stream, we're playing some Legends Arceus right now. Doing my first time playthrough, but we added some mods to it. One quest we're trying to do right now, we're trying to get the evolution of Gengar here. So we have this really cool translucent Gengar. Or Haunter right here. This one has aura. I love this one. This one looks sick. Disappointing though. We had a variant for Crobat here, but it was supposed to be black and red, but it's not. And we got this really ugly Luxray. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of the dark brown on the Luxray, but it is unique. It is growing on me, I will say. I don't think our Scyther's any different. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the yellow Scyther. And then we got a shiny Ponyta right now. We definitely need to evolve soon. This one's very adorable. We also have some enhancement mods too. So we have some mods that make the game run a little bit better. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. Cookies and Pepsi. Cookies and Pepsi sounds awful. That does not sound like a good mixture. That would be terrible. All right, here you go. I'll give up this Pokemon. Yeah, I think this Piddle is a little bit brighter too. Very cute. Hello again, young lady. Did you find the plant I asked you for? A Pokemon? Seems like we've been discovered. It's been sharing its leaf so we can make our medicine. No need to panic. But medicine ingredients came from this Pokemon the whole time? You know how scary I am a Pokemon. I'm sorry, I just can't make this medicine anymore. That phobia of yours has gone long enough. Pokemon scare you because you know nothing of them, yes, but your ignorance could worry you far more than the unknown, my dear. The Oxy team set up the Survey Corps so we can all learn about Pokemon. Why would he have their efforts go to waste? I understand what you're saying, but I can't get my fear right away. Though, I guess the Survey Corps works so hard in the wild too, even if it is scary. I got fudge from the store, peanut butter fudge, chocolate fudge, and chocolate chip fudge. I'm not a big fudge guy. I've never been too big on fudge. All right, perfect. So we got that quest done. Did I get any more satchels done? I did. Oh, we are like nowhere close getting to Gengar, but we did unlock a lot of new ones. So let's go back out and start exploring for satchels. Earl Grey tea and a chocolate chip cookie. I need to make some tea. I need to get a tea kettle though, because it's tough to get my value out of my tea bags. Because I actually want to do like multiple cups of like hot tea. It's a weird sounding one. It's literally called throat coat, but it's like one of the best teas to help out if you are a vocalist. And with how much talking that I do, so I'm streaming, like I'm talking on stream for a lot of hours and stuff like that. It's a good thing to like have that tea to be able to cleanse your throat so you can like communicate, sing and stuff like that, which is really nice. Okay. Where did all these satchel spawn? So we got a satchel over here. Pin and stamp. Okay. Throat coat is crazy. I know. It's a crazy name. I agree. So honey smooths the throat too. Yeah, what you do is that you get throat coat and then you mix it with honey, and it's really good and it helps out with if you're like a vocalist. But like I said, I agree. It's a crazy name. And you want to hear what's funny? I only knew about that because Jay Sly, he did like a Christmas album last Christmas, and that was the thing he said, like especially if you're like a new vocalist too, it's just what they use. It helps out a lot. But I need to get like a tea kettle for it, because what I'll do is I'll just like heat up water in the microwave for like a minute or so, and then I'll put the tea bag in there and just call it good. And it's all right. Nothing crazy though. I wish it did taste better, but it is what it is. All right, so we'll do that, and then we'll fast travel to there. Human? I remember everything. What do you mean, Tim? Yo, you're a human too, bro. Yo, Tim is the most human-ass name I've seen in my life. Maybe you are an alien. Considering that you're using Tim to disguise yourselves as an alien, you know what? I'm picking it up. I'm understanding now. Yo, if you are gonna invade us though, alien, yo, give me a break, brother. I didn't do nothing wrong. What if J-Slat hit you up for a collab? That would be crazy, but that would never happen. Me and J-Slat's content does not mix. Truth or dare? Yo, Monkey, thanks so much for the follow, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I'm just a living skeleton. You're a living skeleton? Nah, you're an alien, bro. Being named Tim in the big 2025, that's an alien name. All right, we got a dip. We're getting cooked. It's an Undertale a reference. Ooh, I'm picking it up now. My boy Sans. No, Papyrus? Isn't that a Papyrus reference? Why is that guy so big? He's always been like that. All right, we got a dip. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Zombie. Yo, Zombie, what do you think about my Gengar or my Haunter? We're trying to get the link trade thing to evolve into a Gengar right now, but this one's really cool. I don't know what it is, though. I feel like it's potentially sick, so I'm trying to, like, cure it soon, but it's pretty cool. Mod server Zombie? What are we talking about? Sand underpants reference? Don't mind me, bro. Just saying random thoughts at this point. My brain ain't braining from tiredness. I hear you there, man. I dare you to find a shiny. I got one right here. Got my shiny right here. All right. I have a bone to pick with you, down to the bone. But yeah, look at these guys. Like, you're telling me Bidoof is not this size? Bidoof has always been this size. He's just a goofy guy. This is the goofy guy that I can tolerate. I can't tolerate you Victory Bell people that like Victory Bell. Oh, you're looking at 8 pastures? Well, yo, what do you do if your Pokemon are all full? Oh, you can release them. We might have to send some to the chop and block. I got like 41 Buzzles. I can't do anything, bro. So do I get anything from releasing these, or are these just cooked? You just get robbed? Oh, wait. Pokemon release left a little something behind for you. I was about to say, do I get no resources from this? I was about to say, this is why Power World's better, bro. I can chop the Pokemon up and send them to get resources, bro. In this game, you just free them out in the wild. What's the point? What's the point? All right, we got a little bit out of it, though, which is good. Don't release. I don't need all those Buzzles. The Buzzles had to go. I only get 8 Pokemon slots, bro. You can do a glitch with a release. I did not know about that. What's the glitch for? Whoa, what's this for? What are these guys building? What is Bidoof doing? Those Bidoofs are pretty tiny. They're normally Kaiju sized. Yo, speaking of Kaiju number 8, bro. Show's been a banger. Season 2's been fire, man. I am very surprised in the development that's been happening in Season 2. I feel like it's a little rushed, though. I think reading the manga probably would have been better, but it's been still pretty good. I guess so, Puffin Man. I guess so. All right. Bloom or not to bloom? Okay, what else do we want to complete? Oh, yeah, we got to get more of these satchels done. Let's try to get a Gengar before we leave today's stream. Lost and found. We should be really close to it. Actually, this should do it. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get the best Gengar I've seen in my life, bro. How did Power World survive Pokemon Tyrant's lawsuit? Because Power World can hire proper lawyers. Because they made a shit ton of money. And I'm praying to God that Power World wins the fight against Pokemon. Because, like, Pokemon can't be the only people developing games like that. Like, Power World added some innovation. Like, I agree that some of the designs from Power World were a little, like, eh. You know what I'm saying? But the game itself ran well, was fun to explore, had a bunch of unique concepts, and deserved a spot in existing. It deserved a spot to exist. So the fact that, like, Nintendo's trying to snipe it for just dumb reasons. Like, dude, Nintendo is just wasting, like, it's not even Nintendo. It's honestly just Creatures that owns the Pokemon, you know, franchise or whatever. They are just scraping to do anything that they can in order to try to bring Power World down because of just how successful it was. Because I think the only thing that they have some, like, logic to is the fact that some of the designs, I do agree, look like they did take from Pokemon, but they got transformed enough where they know they can't win on suing them for taking their, like, Pokemon, because they just won't be able to find proof. So they're trying anything that they can do to be able to sue them to the ground. Just anything that they can do. Yo. We got a shiny Gengar. We got a shiny Gengar. Please tell me it looks better in game, though. Okay, it's still a little glowy. So the Haunter had a better glow in its eyes, but I do like the translucent that it has in the Gengar here. Yeah, this is sick. This is so sick. That's awesome. I love that. Power World didn't need to remove or change anything. They did a gesture of goodwill. Experts said they removed it wasn't a requirement, and trying to challenge it would have failed. Yeah, but I think it's just stupid that, yeah, Pokemon is claiming ball to capture something. We own that. Like, there's some merit to it, but like, there's all sorts of other games that do different versions of it, you know? This is one that Gengar had decent shiny facts. So this is actually a mod. So this is one of the mods I installed. It was a custom Gengar thing to change it up, which is really cool. Yeah, that one's awesome. I love it. Yo, no problem, Dark Fox. You take your time. Nintendo makes a lot of money from the lawsuits, too. Whenever you pop up on my feed, I think of the thrift shop song. Wait, really? Wait, I haven't heard that song in a long time. Did that come out in like 2010? That's crazy. Okay. I want to ban you, Kirby, but that made me laugh, brother. It's Gengar in the flesh, brother. He's Gengar in the flesh. I'll tell you what, though. Yo, Kirby, I need you to get that Gooner out of here, bro. Let me see. Wait, hold up. What that part specifically? Hold up. I need to pull this comment. I need to take a screenshot of this comment. That shit made me laugh, brother. That shit made me laugh. You're saying that Watt looks like Macklemore? That's a stretch. Hold up. I need a screenshot of this. This shit made me laugh, bro. Hold up. I need to throw out the Gengar too. I need to get the screenshot here. Hold up. There we go. Actually dying of laughter right now, bro. Like, my boy saw that and said that, bro, is actually crazy. Is actually crazy. That's funny, bro. Wait, it's so cute. Wait, sleeping is so cute. It's reminding me of a specific part about this song. That's fair. He's valid, though. Honestly, that's why I can't ban him, bro. That's why I can't ban him. How do you put mods in the game? You got to get your legal copy of Legends Arceus and get a MIG Switch dumper. MIG Switch will allow you to dump your copies of Nintendo games, and you can put them onto your computer. And then you also need a modded Nintendo Switch to get the ROM, or the, like, what's it called? It's like the, not the SIO. I forgot. It's like some certain file that you need from your like Switch motherboard to like be able to run it on your emulator. And then from there, you're able to get the game to run and stuff like that. And then you can add some mods from there. Nintendo brought the rights to the first game to have to where you throw an object, just say you own the rights, so they can sue Power World. That no other leg to stand on. Yeah, and the worst part is they started setting up these rights around the same time that Power World's developed, and like a little bit after too. It's just petty. Nintendo corporate and Pokemon corporate are just a bunch of bums. A bunch of bums. Gather information in Jubilee Village about medicine that might ease the headaches of suffering Psyducks. Is this a quest I can do now? So this one, new request, and that one. Okay. Let's go yoink the new request. I'm hoping Mega Frostlass is good. I prefer the action combat over turn-based. Also, being a badass, being able to fight monsters yourself. Yeah, seriously. Like, I agree there's some questionable stuff in Power World itself, but I feel like game developers shouldn't be held back on just crazy ideas. Like, I agree. Power World allowing you to capture, like, you can even capture humans in Power World. It's crazy. But that's part of the charm of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, throw the Pokeballs at the like little characters and stuff like that. It's so ludicrous, and that's like the part of the charm to where you can just be able to just do that. Was that a massive Bidoof? Bidoof has always looked like that. Geodude's always looked like this. Like, I don't know what you guys. I don't know what you're like talking about, bro. Like, these guys have always looked like that. But yeah, like some of the concepts of it is just absolutely ludicrous, but at the same time, it's unique. Power World does, but not in the way that you think. If you do capture a human in Power World, they don't really do anything for you except like craft stuff. Yeah, like the fact that they give you the option is wild, but they don't really give you. There's not really much else you can do with them. I think they just can build stuff and that's it. Look, you're just giving your humans a wonderful wage so that they can support their families and be able to live well. Oh my God, first time here, love it, bro. Yeah, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, so with Legends EA coming out, I wanted to do Pokemon Legends Arceus because I never beat the game. And I was like, well, if I'm going to play the game and I'm going to have a unique reason to play the game and have you guys entertained, I might as well throw some mods into it. So we got some fun little mods, mostly just graphic enhancements. and just performance updates and stuff. And Sosa, thanks so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's mostly just graphic enhancements and just some like quality of life features. But yeah, there's a lot of different unique variants, which is really exciting. So do I just like talk to everybody to find this like Psyduck here? First time here too. What's up, Wolf? Yeah, no, we do Pokemon content nearly every single day on this channel. So on Wednesday is my only day off, but other than that, I stream on every other day of the week at 9 p.m. Mountain Time. I was hoping though that Nintendo would announce a brand new, what's it called? Oh, nice. And then Insane Wood City. Works wonders given to the alien Pokemon. Lyra's secret. Okay, cool. But yeah, so we do Pokemon content every single day. We've mostly been doing the Pokemon Ironmon challenge. We've been doing that a lot, where it's a randomized challenge where we play Pokemon Fire Red and we try to get a run to where we get a perfect Pokemon to beat the whole game with just one Pokemon. That's been a ridiculous challenge that's been performing really well on YouTube Shorts. But we've been doing Legend Arceus on the side because I just need to get ready for Legends EA, you know? You should play Power World. Power World's pretty fun. And here's the thing, though. Power World is not even like a Pokemon game. Power World is more like a Ark Survival Evolved that just has creatures that look like Pokemon. The thing that always confused me about comparing Power World and Pokemon is those two games are just completely different genres. Power World is a survival base game where you build your base and you capture these pals to be able to make your bases better. Like you capture electric pals to get electricity. You get a bunch of pals to be able to help out with machinery and crafting and stuff like that. It's literally like Ark Survival Evolved, a mix of like, not Daisy, but like, you know, what do you mean? Like open world games. It's more like laid out like that. So yeah, I don't get why people say that Power World is like, what's it called? Like Power World is just not Pokemon. I heard Power World, that Chinese spyware. There's a lot of stuff that Chinese spyware, bro. Like I know you guys are watching on YouTube, bro, but like TikTok and shit like that, like it's owned by like China, like from China. And then you got Riot Games, a game that I play a lot, also owned by China. It's like, I mean, shit. It's like everybody's spying on each other. No country's a saint. All countries are cooked, bro. Yo, maybe perfect self smile. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Okay. Okay, so we got that challenge done. Power World survival mechanics and base mechanics are better than Arcs. Don't at me. No, the game runs well. And here's the thing too. Power World released a trailer that went really viral because of the fact that they showed Pokemon with guns. And honestly, I think the reason why Power World was as good as it is because that had so much popularity to where the developers locked in and made sure that the game was in the best running state possible for the fact that they knew they had gold in their hands. Because to be honest, the company Pocket Pair, before Power World, all their games were slop. Like all their games were just copy and paste of like other stuff. Like they made a Breath of the Wild clone that wasn't as good as Breath of the Wild. They just locked in and realized like, hey, we probably should make a pretty good game for the fact that this video went so viral. They tossed in a shiny rideable mod. I tossed in a mod to where it allows me to ride the Pokemon a little easier, so navigating around the world's a lot better. But I don't think they're shiny. Nom nom nom. Yo, what do you have for dinner? Because low-key, I'm kind of hungry. Oh, you love Lily? Yeah, Lily's awesome. I wanted to have Lily as the rival, but this mod only works if you pick the female character sprite. And this is like the only mod out there that gives you the option to do a different customization for your character. Downside to this mod is it's really difficult to switch your outfit. There's some glitches that happen to where your outfit gets a little cooked. But what is nice though is that if you do really like Lily, instead of buying any outfits, her default outfit is her from Sun and Moon. I just really like this Oshawott fit. This Oshawott fits fire. I love the color blue and I think it matches with her pretty well. Goober mod? What do you mean Goober mod? What's up, Wolfheart? I'm not a fan of Pokemon. Nintendo took the fun out of it after the 3rd generation. Well, Wolf, I don't know if you're still in the stream, Wolf, but we actually cover a ton, and I mean a ton of Generation 3 content, so you're gonna feel right at home here. Yeah, like I said, we're actually been doing a Pokemon Fire Red challenge, where we do a randomized Fire Red challenge, and we do that one all the time. It's a crazy randomizer where I have to beat the game with just one Pokemon, and we're like on 500 attempts, and we haven't got past Brock. We only got past Brock one time. So if you like Generation 3, you're going to be here at home. I love Hoenn. That's what I grew up on. And we cover a lot of fan game and ROM hacks that are also like that. And we'll get back to the Generation 3 ROM hacks after Legends ZA. I'm just kind of like setting myself up for Legends ZA so I can get ready for it. Oh yeah, we already got a Krogunk. I need to go back to her and talk to her. What grabbed me from doom scrolling through YouTube Shorts? And that's the other point of my stream too. I try my best to deliver the best stream possible for you guys so that you guys can have a reason to like, yeah, we gotta relax on the doom scrolling. I got a doom scrolling addiction too, bro. Like my time on Instagram, oh brother, it's bad, man. I be doom scrolling on Instagram way too much. And then I got my ADHD too. ADHD kicks into overdrive. It's just cooked, man. It's just so cooked. Yo, Silent Light, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it, bro. I just joined what Lucid Dreaming and I watching. Yo, honestly, totally nada. I don't know what you're watching, brother. You're watching peak Watt 007 content here. We're locked in for it. I grew up watching Pokemon when it first came out. That's awesome, Yumi. Yeah, I grew up, so I did play. Yo, Minty, thanks so much for the subscribe. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, I played a ton of, what's it called? Pokemon Red and Blue when I was really, really little. But I put the most hours in Pokemon Ruby. Yeah, ADHD is cooked, man. I wish I did not have ADHD. It really holds me back. Yeah, look at that goofy Red Krogunk, though. My boy Red Krogunk, he kind of locked in. He kind of got aura. Actually, I think that's the female sprite. One of the mods that we added in this is that the different genders of the Pokemon will have different color variants, which was really cool. I was in 4th grade. I played Pokemon since I was like 2 or 3 years old. Fun fact, my dad, he has worked at GameStop for like a very long time. Yeah, dude, I'm 24 years old. He's almost 25 years in GameStop, bro. One of the longest working employees in GameStop, which is just so crazy to think about. My dad had a whole career from it. So growing up, I had every game. One of the games that I got was Pokemon. He bought himself Pokemon Red and I had Pokemon Blue. And then as I got older and he got busy playing other games, I eventually was the person that was able to get like the Pokemon games that I preferred. So it got to the point to where I was the one that had the choice of which ones I preferred. So I would get like when Pokemon Soul Silver came out, he got Hard Gold. When I got Pokemon Ruby, he didn't get Pokemon Ruby right away. He waited until Emerald came out. So it was just kind of like how that went. I think the only thing though, I think when Fire Red came out though, my dad got himself a copy of Fire Red and I was stuck with Leaf Green, unfortunately. That was the only one that got cooked. We're playing Pokemon Legends Arceus right now. What's up, MJ? How we doing, bro? All right, what's the next quest we got to do here? I'm trying to get some of these side quests done. Gone Away in the Wildlands. You had Yellow? Nice. I probably played Yellow too. First Pokemon game I remember is Fire and Leaf Green. Yeah, I have very, very, very vague memories of Pokemon Blue. I think my dad had to buy 2 copies of Pokemon Blue because we had some dogs at the time and those dogs chewed them up. Those diggity dogs chewed them up. So how does this quest work to find this character? Ride Ursaluna, follow the blue singles to locate Wanda in the Crimson Mirelands. Okay. So we're in it right now. Okay, let me look up this quest because we're definitely not in the right start here. Yeah, I'd rather, honestly, instead of using this Pokemon, I'd rather just look it up where it's at on the map, you know? Let's take a look here. Is Wanda in the center here? Above Scarlet Bog? Okay. Let's head over to Scarlet Bog. I think that's what this is screenshotting to go for. I like, yeah, this Pokemon's way better to traverse with. What's up, Pi? Welcome to the stream, Pi. How are we doing today? You were about 11 when a Pokemon came out? Oh, wait, how old are you then? Because, what, you're 11 years old, 25. Are you like 36, 37? Back from the break, watched the Popeye Sailor, but holy, the animation has evolved. The animation is really cool how it evolved. I'm very curious to see how animation is going to continue on, though. Because, like, the one thing that is a very big downside of the AI is that I feel like animation is going to struggle to evolve for the fact that, like, it's going to be difficult to find ways to be able to be creative with it. Because, like, AI is a tool, but if you fully rely on it, art specifically gets pretty cooked really bad. So I'm very curious to see how animation is going to go, because it's going to grow in a lot of ways, but then also de-evolve in a lot of ways too, which sucks. Yo, Viridian, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate that. You play Pokemon Unite? I don't, man. I can't get into it, bro. MOBAs like that just get me angry, man. I just get frustrated. Because I hate when I'm really close, like the enemy is like one shot, and then they just walk away. Like, I like, what do you mean I can't sprint? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just gets me cooked. It gets me cooked really bad. As an artist, I hate AI. So my stance on it, AI is a tool. There is a lot of uses that AI can do, and there's going to be a lot of good things that AI is going to do, but there's going to be a lot of bad things that it's going to do. The unfortunate thing, whether a lot of people are going to like it or not, at some point as we get older and as the average lifespan of a human is like, you know, getting closer and closer to being 100 years old, and I think AI will have the chance to be able to have some breakthroughs if coded right, to be able to help longevity with people like living and stuff like that. So as time goes on, I feel like AI is going to turn into like the next smartphone, whether we like it or not. Good things about it, like for me personally, as a independent content creator that is unable to hire editors, I use AI to help out with subtitles on TikTok and YouTube because of the fact that I would be wasting hours and hours and hours of my day if I had to manually type in all those words for subtitles. That would get me cooked. And then I also use it to help out with grammar and punctuation with titles, because that is just something I always struggled with in English. So I use AI in my day-to-day as a tool, not to fully rely on it. If I made a video solely edited from AI, you can tell instantly, and I don't do it like that. The most that I want to use AI for is just to chop out bits of like dead air in a video, so then I can go in and only edit the good parts to make things better. Because like, again, if you fully rely on AI, it's just not gonna be a good product. It's just not. You have to use it as a tool. It has to be something that helps you. For art and stuff like that, for example, yeah, you're gonna see a whole divide where there is gonna be cool things that can be made from AI, but no matter what people are gonna like a lot more, especially with how new AI is authentic art. But the thing that's going to suck, though, is that art's going to struggle to evolve and adapt, because now a lot of people are going to start saying, is this AI? Is this AI? Is this AI? And it's going to get pretty cooked from there. But the unfortunate reality is, I think no matter what, it's going to be the next smartphone. It's going to get to the point where, like, especially if you're in like a well-developed country, that a lot of these people are going to get really stuck with the fact that like AI is going to advance so much that it's going to get to the point where it's going to be more difficult to live without having that technology available to you. And it's going to get to the point where you're just going to have to start teaching people how to use it as a tool to further yourself in life and stuff like that. Because, like, again, like phones and stuff like that, having the power of the world in our like pocket, it's such a useful thing. And if you don't have a phone, you kind of struggle in life, because it's difficult to have that instant connection to be able to get yourself jobs, be able to build, you know, emotional attachments and stuff like that with people, and whatnot. And the same thing's going to happen with AI. So it's just one of those things where it's like, I understand why people don't like it. I really do. But there's some good advancements out there too, especially for countries that also don't have like insane development or can't speak English. Because like business owners, small business owners, use AI properly can help them out with translation. I think AI using translation will be really exciting, because one way that the world has been doing a better job like unifying. And one thing that would really help out is language barrier, and using AI to have instant translating models to be able to communicate with people. I think that's an awesome idea for technology. And business owners that are in countries that English, they just don't have the opportunity to be able to learn English, or they're struggling to learn English, giving small business owners the option to be able to set up stuff in English and stuff like that would be a really nice thing to be able to go worldwide when it comes to that. Like, for example, somebody from France that just can't speak a lick of English but had really cool designs for like clothes and stuff like that. They could use AI to help them out with being able to communicate to customers in English, so they can have a bigger market base for the opportunity to be able to get things going, you know? So I think that could be a really good use out of it. So it really just depends on how well you use it as a tool. Why do you look programmed? I'm just looking at the screen and playing the game. When I talk while I'm playing the game and stuff like that, I have to fully focus on talking because I suck at multitasking. I hate that's being shoved into my face. That's the unfortunate reality, because like the AI is still like a program at the end of the day. It's not as like a sentient being yet, which it probably will be at some point. But oh, what's up, Gengar? What's up, Mr.? Yeah, dude, this Haunter looks way cooler. I'm not gonna lie, the Gengar that I got is like really cooked. But yeah, as an artist, I understand where you're coming from, because art is the thing that got hit by AI the most. It really did. A lot of people are like, I don't blame the artist community for being very hesitant on it. Because like I said, when you see AI art, it does not look authentic. And it just doesn't look appealing at all. I totally understand that. And I don't know why I used the poison type move on that Haunter. So I totally understand where you're coming from in it. But like the broader perspective on things, there's a lot of other things that can help out with it. Like, again, advancements in healthcare, building opportunities to be able to communicate well, doing tasks that humans probably shouldn't waste so much time on. Like I said, dude, I used AI for my day-to-day content creation because it saves so much time on using, you know, doing stuff like that. But using AI to make nothing is gross. Yeah, it's just one of those things where like right now it's not as, you know, efficient. What's really annoying is that AI can be way more efficient with power consumption and stuff, but these tech companies, they want to make sure their shareholders are happy to get the best profit possible. So because of that, they're consuming a lot of resources and stuff like that when they can actually slim it down. And we definitely need more advancements on being able to slim down so it's not burning so much, you know, use in our world and stuff like that. So I understand that perspective of it. Charlie, thanks for the rose. I appreciate that. Yo, by the way, where is this person? I've been running around in circles trying to find where this person's at. I gotta do this quest to where I gotta find a certain individual. Is in the Capes Bog. Capes Up Bog. Okay. I don't think I can get here though. Oh no, I can. There's a bridge over there. Okay. Let me mark it down so I'm not wasting time because I'm a D1 yapper. I'm gonna do the one thing that we've only seen in a Pokemon game. I'm gonna try to make an AI version of myself, like the professional Scarlet Violet. Yeah, one other thing I think that's been cool. Yeah, one thing that does blow my mind, because there's a lot of hate for AI. I'm genuinely surprised that there wasn't as much discourse on Fortnite adding Dark Vader as an AI model into Fortnite and stuff like that. I was genuinely surprised. I saw a lot of people that I knew that hate AI, yet played Fortnite and did the whole Dark Vader AI Fortnite thing. But again, I think Fortnite was a good example of using AI done right. Because let's be real here, being able to talk to Dark Vader, which again, Dark Vader itself, the model itself was not made by AI. The fact that they just used a similar voice of, you know, the actor of Dark Vader and used his voice to be able to just auto-generate just funny things and interact with, you know, things in real time. I think that's really cool. I think that's a really good use of, you know, that technology and stuff like that. So I feel like that's a good example of it done right. But like if somebody made a game fully out of AI, yeah, the game would be hot ass. I was laughing at my AI Vader for being broken by the community. Yeah, no, I feel like that was like a good use of it, where I was like, they developed, you know, Dark Vader like you would in any other game, but then they given the option to have real-time interactions with the characters and stuff like that. I feel like that'd be a breakthrough in gaming if done right. But what's gonna suck though is that a lot of these developers are gonna cut corners, and we're not gonna get like well-developed things when it comes to like that size, like section of like AI. I think the use of like being able to do not auto-generated, but like real-time responses, certain interactions in game that only happen from your choices, and it's just like you just don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like it's gonna be a pretty cool interaction that we're gonna be able to see as time goes on. But I guarantee games that fully incorporate what Fortnite was trying to do, I feel like are gonna really cook it. Bro saying Dark Vader. I can't talk right now. I need to get some tea. I've been streaming for close to 4 hours right now, so I'm just worn out. It did not take long before the AI Dark Vader got turned to. That's crazy. So actually, I still need to finish this video. Let me know if you guys still want me to finish it. So actually, when AI Dark Vader came out, me and my buddy had the idea to do a kind of like Then We Fight battle, as you've seen on YouTube. The title of the video is like, we asked Dark Vader to give us a Pokemon team and then we battled. We were able to convince Dark Vader to give us a full team of 6 Pokemon from Generation 3 to do a Pokemon battle with. So let me know if you guys still want me to finish editing that video out. I believe I still have all the video assets in my Google Drive and on my computer. And I need to be able to get that whole thing set up. Streaming for 4 hours and you're worn out. So I'm not physically worn out, but my throat's worn out. Like, talking straight for 4 hours straight is obviously going to put some strain on my throat. Now, I've done this for a lot of times. Like, I worked a full-time job a couple months ago in customer service where I was working, you know, 8 hours a day, straight customer service. I was a manager and I was a supervisor, and I had to manage a team to sell credit cards. I was that retail supervisor. And then I also went back home and streamed for 4 to 6 hours. So, like, of course, like, at some point, if you're talking straight continuously for 12 hours, at some point you're gonna get worn out a little bit here. So yeah, I've been talking straight for 4 hours, and I was responding to somebody else's comments saying like mispronouncing certain words and stuff like that. It's just because of the fact that I'm just not drinking enough water, and I've been talking straight for 4 hours straight. This is not on the Switch 2. This is on my PC. But yeah, like I know there's like this whole debate on like what's more difficult, a 9 to 5 or like doing content creation, stuff like that. It really just depends on like where you're at with content creation. Because like you got streamers like Queso and stuff like that all the homie has to do is just play the game and get 10,000, 20,000 viewers because he's purely entertaining. That job is way easier than a blue collar job any day of the week. But when it comes to like an up and coming content creator and stuff like that, the workload that you have to do to be on like better than all the other established content creators, it's a whole different ballgame. I definitely wanted to dive into doing content or talking about like what is more difficult, a 9 to 5 or like a regular job. There's just so many different variables to it that there's no like one cookie cutter answer. Because like when it comes to content creation, since content creation's been a thing for like about 10 years now, there is a lot of established content creators that are so popular that trying to compete with these content creators that have these insane budgets and stuff like that, you got to sacrifice a lot of your time so you can be better than what's already out there. And if you don't invest any money into it, you got to work really hard. It's just one of those things where like you're just going to have to work harder than you ever would from a 9 to 5 to be the next better person when it comes to planning out content, strategizing content, giving content that's valuable to people. You really got to put a lot of time and sacrifice a lot of opportunities in your own life in order to pop off on it. And that's what can make content creation more difficult than a 9 to 5. But then at the same time, 9 to 5s can be difficult in their own rights too. If you're working a blue collar job, that is a very physical job that those people are working way more harder physically than I ever could. But then like the whole mental thing, and mental definitely plays a factor in too, though. I can't lie. Mental is definitely an important thing too in blue collar. Some people can turn their brain off and lock in for blue collar, but it's still pretty stressful mental, especially depending on what position you are too. And like again, there's just so many different variables to it. Let me dump all of these here. All right. And then, yeah, I don't know why I had all these great balls. There we go. I've been struggling to capture some of these Pokemon, but now we got the great balls. We're locked in. We're currently playing Pokemon Legends Arceus right now. Struggle to shiny hunt. I need to complete the game and get better chances. There we go. What's up, Bruno? This is not on the Switch 2. I'm running this on my PC. I have it ×2 resolution. I have this at 60 frames a second, and I have some mods to kind of enhance the graphics just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, I bought a mixed Switch dumper that allows me to take my Nintendo Switch games and put it onto my PC. And then I had a modded Switch to dump the, like I said, I forgot what it's specifically called, but you need to be able to dump kind of like the motherboard file of your like modded Switch to be able to unlock the emulator to run that from there. I'm going to go play on my Switch. I'm going to keep playing on the phone. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Mint. Besides for tomorrow on Wednesday, I stream every single day at 9 p.m. Mountain Time, and we do all sorts of different Pokemon challenges. So yeah, we've been trying to grow content creation. I quit my job back in July. So we're giving YouTube content creation a full-time shot for a little while until I can continue doing this as long as I can or switch to do something else. So yeah, if you're enjoying the vibe so far, I really do appreciate it. And you enjoy the Nintendo Switch. Hope you have a fun game that you're playing. The original AI Vader got taken down. I heard about that. Yeah, they made him say some naughty words. From New Zealand, fun fact, I actually need to set up a, so I have a Nintendo New Zealand account. What I have to do here soon, and that's, I gotta write this down on like a notepad or something. I need to buy a New Zealand Visa gift card so I can buy Pokemon Legends EA in New Zealand so I can try to stream that game as early as possible. I had to do that for Donkey Kong Bonanza. I was trying to test out the waters and see how it is, and that was like my best route. Visa from New Zealand. Because I was trying to get some Nintendo eShop cards from New Zealand, and that was a pain in the ass to find online. There's like little to no New Zealand gift cards to find online, and buying those all outright would be more expensive than trying to like get the game itself. Oh, bro, it's nuts. It's nuts. So I needed to, what's it called? So I found a website so where I can buy a Visa card with my like American credit card. And I think I still have a couple bucks left on that Visa card. I need to find that one that I have and use those funds and then buy some more to be able to pre-order Legends EA. Because yeah, for you guys in New Zealand, the Nintendo Switch games are fucking expensive, bro. Like $120 in your currency is nuts. For me, like after doing the conversions, it's like close to $70 plus tax. But from like conversions and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just so expensive. Cries, yeah. Because, yeah, and that was this tough part, too, when trying to buy a gift card. Because I was looking everywhere. Because when Donkey Kong Bonanza came out, I was trying to figure out how to play that game early. Because you can play the game a little early, depending if you go to New Zealand, for how far you guys are ahead in time zone-wise. So I made the Nintendo New Zealand account. I got that all figured out. And then I was looking up for eShop cards, and I just could not find any eShop cards, especially in time, to be able to get the game bought and pre-ordered. Because yeah, if I went to my American Nintendo account, it would say pre-order. But if I went to my New Zealand Nintendo account, it would say, hey, you can buy the game now. So I was struggling to find stuff, and I forgot what website I found. I'm praying that I have it bookmarked to one of my browsers. But one of my browsers, there was like this weird website where it's like you can buy a Visa gift card to gift to somebody. I had to look up somebody, some random ass address in New Zealand to like say that I live here. And then I was able to finally bypass everything to put my American credit card to pay. Like basically what I had to do, I had to give, yeah, even though I was able to email that gift card to me, I still had to put an address saying like, hey, this is the address I want to send this gift card to, but I want to send it by email. It was a whole process. 7 p.m. is wild. It's 1 a.m. for me. 12. Holy shit, yeah. That's crazy. 7 p.m. here is nuts. You guys are way ahead. I probably could do the mental math, but my brain not computing. My brain not computing right now. Me dumb. 1 a.m., 7 p.m. right now. Yeah, 1 a.m., 7 p.m. right now. 12, so that'd be 12, and then that would be 6. 18 hours ahead of me, give or take. 17 to 18 ahead. I live in the U.S., but we hate it here, especially now, but things are getting better. Look, no matter where you live at, there's going to be pros and cons to it. Now, I agree that there's like some bigger overall issues to worry about, but as somebody that lives in the middle of the nowhere Midwest, as of right now, I have not had anything in my life to make me to be like, I like hate the US. Like there's a lot of things to worry about for sure, but I've been very, very, very fortunate, knock on wood it stays like that, to where I've been able to just live very peacefully in the Midwest, not have a lot of issues. The only things that really affect me is, yeah, just economy stuff, and that's kind of about it. So thanks again for the follow. Minty, thanks again for the follow. What's the shiny hunt? This is actually my first time playthrough, Wealth. Playing through Legends EA, but I have a really bad habit to where I yap and yap and yap, and I get very distracted. So yeah, we're not shiny hunting right now. We're just trying to get through the game for the first time. I'm trying to get ready for Legends EA because I quit my full-time job in July because I had a lot of just mental health issues, and juggling working full-time and then spending another 20 to 30 hours a week doing YouTube content creation, it was just too much. I was working like 60 hours, like 50 to 60 hours for sure, sometimes 70, depending on how hard I wanted to work. And I was struggling to like be able to just find like just everything in my life. I was really struggling with growth. When it came to growing within the company I worked at Kohl's, trying to level up to become an assistant manager. I was struggling to hit stuff. And then when it came to growing my YouTube channel, I kind of hit a wall on my YouTube channel to where all I could do was stream and I had no time to make content. So I realized I had two roadblocks in my life to where I was like, I could either continue doing YouTube content creation or I can continue working at Kohl's, but I had to choose one or the other. So as a 24-year-old with no wife, no girlfriend, nobody depending on me to pay anything, it's just me right now that has to take care of myself. I got enough money in the bank to live on my own for 1 year. I might as well give YouTube a full-time shot. So yeah, we're playing Pokemon Legends ZA or Pokemon Arceus, so I can get ready and set myself up the best that I can to be able to propel my content forward for Legends, ZA. So I'm trying to like level up myself the best that I can to prepare myself the best that I can for when Legends ZA comes out. Because as a Pokemon content creator, and that's like the next big game, I gotta figure out ways to make content from that, and then also the ways to make content after the fact that's out. So we're doing some modded Legends Arceus right now. Dude, Mega Starmie is some hot booty cheeks, man. All Mega Starmie is just a star that grew some legs, and that's it. It is so cooked. That's Tab. Best of luck, bro. I appreciate that, Wealth. Definitely hit a like and a follow. You want to see me keep growing and stuff like that? We're going to do a lot better content than what you're seeing right now. We're cooking in the lab. I promise we're cooking in the lab. We're going to get a couple marathon streams at the end of September here. I just have some interesting deadlines popping up. I have some opportunities here that are not fully fleshed out, so I'm waiting to see if I got the green light on some like sponsorship type-esque opportunities. So whether that works out or not will be when we do like a marathon stream. But I want to do an Emerald Kaizo Ironmon run, so we try to go through that as best as we can and try to beat that in one stream. I do want to do like a marathon type stream for Legends EA, and I also need to see if I can hire somebody that can edit YouTube shorts for me during that time. What I'm probably gonna have to do for Legends EA is I need somebody, and I'll probably throw out an application thing here soon on Discord and on my YouTube channel, because I'm down to drop a couple $100 to try to see if I can get somebody hired. So when I stream Legends EA, I need to like clip farm that game and just try to upload as much content as I can. I want to marathon run Legends EA, get as much footage as I can of Legends EA, and then send a bunch of clips to an editor so that we can like start editing content out and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Yo, Zel Falcon, thanks so much for hopping into the stream. How are we doing today? I do have a Twitter. So if you go to my bio, Glides, you can hit my bio. I got every social media imaginable, bro. One, we live stream on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube every single day at 9 p.m. Mountain Time, except on Wednesdays. And then in my bio, my TikTok account, I got Instagram, Twitter, and my Discord all in there too. So yeah, if you want to take a look and hit me up, definitely go for it. Go for it. What's up, Rim? Welcome to the stream. How are we doing today? Mega Starmie looks like Patrick Star in still boats. It doesn't even though. So the thumbnail that I have is like a clean version of Starmie. I didn't put what Starmie actually looks like. Starmie looks like some hot booty cheeks, bro. Like, let me show you right here. This is what Starmie's supposed to look like. Hot booty cheeks, bro. Hot booty cheeks, man. It's not good. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube. That's actually where most of my audience is actually from. All the new Megas look like Bonds. I really do like Mega Hulucha. Mega Hulucha is really cool. I don't hate Mega Dragonite, but I'm with you on Mega Victory Bell. I think that Mega's hot ass. But every time I say that, I get canceled. My TikTok on Mega Victory Bell had 500 comments of getting hate. I got slaughtered. It was bad. Street Fighter 6 could be some good content. It's the best Nintendo Switch game I played since Cyberpunk. Here's the thing, brother. I am the worst fighting game player ever, bro. When it comes to predicting my opponents, I'm an idiot, bro. I'm a legit idiot, bro. I got dropped in the head when it comes to predicting other players. I, for the love of my life, cannot be able to predict the movement on somebody else. I got like decent reaction time. I play a lot of first-person shooters like Valorant, Halo. I played Splitgate when that came out. I wish there was some better first-person shooters, bro. I played a little bit of the Battlefield beta, but Battlefield beta was all right. I don't think I'm gonna buy it, but it was cool. It was cool. But I got good reaction time, and that's it in those games. But when it comes to like predicting my opponent and knowing what they're doing, it ain't happening, big dog. It is not happening. How do we get on top of this cliff? Did I unlock this checkpoint? I did not. There's also new requests over there too. Yeah, I'm actually kind of confused how I get up there. Huh. We got a lot of different stuff here. Well, let's go south instead then. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up there yet. Oh, let's go back this way so we can climb any rocks. It's an open world experience, simple having controls. I had the same thoughts until I tried it. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't really make sense for me to pivot to Street Fighter. I feel like Street Fighter is too much of a different genre of content comparatively to Pokemon. And especially with fighting games, you need a mix of a good personality, but also being extremely good at the game. And I don't have the free time to get good at Street Fighter 6. Like, as much as, like, it probably would be fun, I just know that I would not be able to go out of the gate swinging to be able to make good content. I don't have any ideas that would be innovative. Because as a content creator, you need to find stuff you're, one, passionate about, but that can also give value to the viewers, brother. My Street Fighter 6 content would be hot booty cheeks, bro. I got no good ideas for that. I did give up on Duel Links and Master Duel. Yeah, I don't play Duel Links and Master Duel anymore. That era is over. I think the only reason, when it came to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, that just fell in my lap when it came to like making content. Because at the time, I was making Minecraft content. I was making like doing like Twitch streams and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. But I got to the point where I was burnt out of Minecraft, and my Minecraft videos only got like 100 views. They were pretty bad. So I started making Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. I uploaded a random video on Duel Links, and it got 900 views. I was like, all right, let's just continue doing this. So because I kept doing Duel Links, the main reason why I just continued doing Duel Links, it just so happened that like I wanted to make Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, and it also helped that, yo, thank you so much for subscribing. Glides, thanks so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. But yeah, it was a mix of like, I was itching to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And it just also so happened that content was performing well. If my Yu-Gi-Oh! Content did not pop off, I would have not made 6 years of Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, like, at all. It just so happened that it fell in my lap. Like, I would have never hit King of Games. I would have never hit Max Rank and Master Duel if my YouTube content didn't start performing better. It was just one of those things where, like, I'm passionate about content creation. At the time, I was passionate about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Duel Links was at a state to where it was very, like, baby Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, no insane mechanics. And once, like, Links got added into Duel Links, it really just made it to where it just fell off for me really bad, where I was like, I just can't keep up with this. Like, Link summoning is just not my thing. So it was just a whole combo of, like, just the fact that I was passionate about it at the time. The YouTube content was fun to make. But then I hit a wall after doing it for 6 years where I'm like, I just don't feel like I'm just innovating on content anymore. And what really put me off of Yu-Gi-Oh was the fact that a Master Duel, I really struggled to find a purpose in Master Duel because my channel popped off. Oh, that MP Pom actually looks really cool. Hello, friend. Because Master Duel, my whole channel is pretty much just like, hey, watch me for Master Duel news content, and that's it. I didn't come up with any good ideas. I did not come up with any good ideas after the fact that Master Duel kept out, and I lost passion for it too. It was just a mix of being burnt out of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I struggled to find ideas for it too. Who is bro? Who is bro? What's good, Travis? How we doing, brother? If he answered sorry, I just reminded why I don't use Twitch because it adds override lives. What do you use to multi-stream? I'm planning on restream YouTube, Twitch preferred over phone. So my recommendations for you, Wolf. There's 2 programs you can use. If you want to live stream also on TikTok, I would recommend using Stream Elements. You download OBS Studio and then you join the Stream Elements multi-streaming beta. That will give you the opportunity to be able to stream on both Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok pretty seamlessly. But you're going to want to also use a different program to read chat because my issue with Streamlabs is that Streamlabs, or not Streamlabs, don't use Streamlabs. Actually, that is an option, but not my recommendation. Stream Elements multi-live streaming allows you to stream on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. It does have a multi-chat feature, and it's supposed to be an all-in-one program to install into OBS Studio to allow you to read chat on all those platforms. But I've noticed it's really glitchy. So that's the only thing I don't like about it, is that it is really annoying to be able to read your chat on multi-stream on Stream Elements. I use a program called Caster Labs Caffeinated, and that's been the best multi-channel thing that allows me to be able to read all my chats on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. And when it works great. But when the servers crash on Caster Labs Caffeinated, it gets pretty cooked. I have heard that Streamlabs OBS does have a TikTok integration. You can link your TikTok to Streamlabs and stream on there. I don't know if it allows you to do Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, but I know it for sure allows you to do Twitch and TikTok, or if you want to primarily stream on YouTube, you can do TikTok on there too. That one I'm not experienced with, but I've heard it's not bad if you want to do multi-streaming. My last recommendation, if you don't want to stream on TikTok, and a program that's worked really well, is Atom Multistream, AITUM. That's a great program that allows you to stream on a lot of different platforms. But the only integration that it struggles with is TikTok, from what I've noticed. I don't think it has proper TikTok integration, but it does allow you to stream on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and you can stream in vertical live on YouTube if you want to do it that way. Yo, 100+ viewers, yes, drop some likes. If you guys are enjoying the stream, double tap my forehead. Like, you can't miss it, guys. My forehead's that big. You can't miss it. Why are you a girl? Only reason why is because I'm playing modded Legends Arceus, and the only mod that changes how the characters look is Lily. I wanted to have the rival to look like Lily because the sprite that it replaces is the Akari right here. And in the game, Akari is your rival if you play the male character. And I was hoping that the mod would replace Lily, but it doesn't. So it just replaces the player model as it. So in order to do modded Legends Arceus to just have good chat engagement, that's what the one I wanted to do. Guess my country? You're from the United Kingdom. It's very unique. Very unique. I'm going to say New Zealand. Turkey. Turkey's a random country. No, don't make a Starmie. It'll be too powerful. No, make a Starmie some hot booty cheeks. Make a Starmie is not good. I'm not looking forward to that one. That one's cooked. My favorite Pokemon is... Oh, South Asia. That's awesome. My favorite Pokemon is Sceptile. I love Sceptile. Shout out Generation 3. Favorite generation of all time. Shiny form for Sceptile is really cool. Has a lot of cool stuff. I love bro. Yo, what's up, Travis? I hate Mega Starmie. Mega Starmie some hot booty cheeks. I was about to say, why are you talking to me, Weasel? All right, where do I gotta go, though? I'm kind of just wandering. I do not know what my objective is, I'm going to be honest. What quest do I even have right now? The Lordless Island. Okay. Do I have any quests I can do here? Taste the Home. We might be able to do that one. Speak with Goalie to learn more about her request. All right, well. Oh, you're like way far away. I don't know if I can get to you. Yeah, I think I got to get more of the main quest done. That Walrein is huge. Find a Pokemon with the elegant tail. An elegant tail that curls like a spring. Where is Spoink? Let me see. Spoink? How do I spell Spoink? Pokemon Spoink. Okay, of course I spell it right when I Google it, but not when I need it for the search engine. So, Mr. Spoink. Spoink does not exist? Is that not the Pokemon in this challenge? Wait, what other Pokemon spring? Let me go back to that quest. Land a Pokemon that can use a water type move. How wanted watering the fields? That challenge should be pretty easy. What is the quest I was looking at? The Elegant Tail. Legends Arceus and Elegant Tail. What Pokemon do I gotta look for? Oh, a Glameow. That makes sense. Okay, we saw those that spawn here. I was like, a spring-like tail? That's gotta be Spoink, no? That's literally the spring Pokemon. They want Glameow. Generation 4. I haven't been there yet in the game. I'm trying to finish the area before I continue the game. There we go. No, don't run away. I want a cute kitty cat. I love kitty cats. I want to own a kitty cat so bad, but now's not the time for it, unfortunately. Yo, give me some DoorDash, Dark Soul. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to eat after stream. Like, I have some leftover ribs from Chili's, but it's been a couple days, and I don't think they're going to taste that good. Gen 4 is pretty fire. I agree. We need to do a Generation 4 playthrough at some point. Oh my goodness, your country starts with N? I got no guesses. For everybody new in stream, what's your guys' favorite Pokemon games? We got Gen 4's Peak. 4-day-old Chili's ribs for the win. I might have to bite the bullet and give him a shot, but I don't know if that's gonna work. Got Italian sub toasted with hot honey. We were just talking about hot honey. And that's crazy that you got that toasted sub. I might have to hit up Jersey Mike soon. Is that where you ordered yours from? Wait, what? Yeah, what place are you in where you can get that? Is your safe like Subway's like open 24/7? No, we're not playing on the Switch 2, bro. Yeah, this is not Switch 2. Hold up. This is in fact not Switch 2. We're rocking this on the PC. I got my copy of Legends Arceus on my PC thanks to my Mix Switch dumper. Got a modded Switch to be able to get my motherboard little file thing in here. And then we got to load on the emulator some mods and enhancements. We are currently playing good old Legends Arceus. Let's take a look here. Here you go, pal. Yes, just I remember. Elegant sway of the tail. Charming spiral shape. Hinting way it bobs like leaves in the wind. Simply remarkable. I need to find an Arceus round that works. See, that's fair, man. Yeah, no. As a content creator, I can't share the Legends Arceus mod. That's where it gets illegal. The only thing that did suck though is trying to get the update files, bro. Those are the hard parts, bro. Dragon Ball Legends. Is that your favorite Pokemon game? Dragon Ball Legends? That's low-key fire. Speaking of anime, look, I ain't gonna lie. Any Dragon Ball discussion I can't participate in. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Ball can never get me. It had an opportunity to get me, but it could not get me. The recently I've been playing, I've been rewatching Black Clover. I really should not, but I've been really itching for like a comfort anime. And I watched Black Clover when I was in high school. So I've been really needing that rewatch of Black Clover to just feel kind of comfy, feel a little nostalgic. I also been watching Gautacha or whatever it's called and Kaiju number 8. I don't know how to pronounce Gautacha or whatever it's called to save my life. But that show, I think, has the potential to be a top 3 anime. I'm praying that the manga is illustrated well because I just love how they incorporate powers in that show. Because the show is all about like giving like energy and soul to items. And these items are able to have a lot of power. And it has a really interesting perspective that just kind of show to not waste, be so wasteful. There's like this like heaven of these like, you know, spirites. And there's these characters and stuff like that are in the actual world. And there's a divide between heaven and the actual world. And the actual world gets trashed by the entitled people in this like spirite heaven area. because these people are all about being clean and cleanliness and stuff like that. So there's just a lot of interesting parallels. It's such a good show, bro. Parasite's good. I watched Parasite. Yeah, I watched the entirety of Parasite. That was a pretty fire show. Oh, Fury is the best comfort anime, TBH. Yeah, by the way, speaking of what's it called? Comfort animes. Parasite is not a comfort anime, bro. That show can be a little gross for some people. I don't know why I typed in Bo Fury. Light novel series. What's that one about? Bo Fury, want to get hurt, max out my defense. Is that like a slice of life anime? Gangsta. This frame rate's actually okay. Yeah, we're rocking modded Legends Arceus on my PC. My PC runs this 10 times better. I got a dynamic FPS mod that makes this game run buttery smooth. I love it. The only one it's so slept on is Gangsta. Anime, Gangsta. Wait, I think somebody recommended this to me. I think I might have seen this before. 2015. That is a throwback. Nosy the animatronic. I know nothing about it. I know nothing about it. What else can we do? Gather the necessary things. We do have. Do we have raspberries? Do I have that in my inventory now? Or is it taking a look at my inventory for my reserve list? Oh no, okay. Let me see if I have those items in my box. Yo, what's good, Tech? Female main character doesn't know how to play games, ends up working for her. Bro, crank your Citra 3DS simulator to maximum settings. This is not Citra 3DS, my guy. I cannot do that, my friend. Item box number 2. What do I need for this quest? I need more hardy grain. Where did I get hardy grains from? Whoa. Okay, I can get them in the Badlands too. Okay. Oh, I know. Just do that for maximum experience. Rumble Blast in 4K. There you go. I probably just upscaled to 1440p because I don't have a 4K monitor. Get some fancy, get some chicken parm. Chicken parm. Hit him with the dawn. I don't know when to go, but I gotta hit a song like, hey. Don't know when to play, gotta say, gotta move, gotta go. Don't know when to go until we gotta slay like, hey. We walk around. Don't know when to go until we just gotta just lock it down. Oklahoma got Casey's Quick Trip loves and Phillips 66. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was nearby some Casey's. I used to live in in an area that had like probably like 5 to 6 different Casey's gas stations. Never had any pizza from Casey's. I don't know if I had any Quick Trips though. I know about those Midwest places, but they're just not in my part of the Midwest. I'm like right now I'm like kind of closer to West Coast, but not really. It's weird. Like I'm in the Midwest, but I'm in a weird part of Midwest. Casey's Taco Pizza. Yeah, people love their Casey's Pizza. I'm not a true Midwest person until I had some Casey's Pizza. Next time I go visit my family, I should probably get some Casey's Pizza just to see what the hype is. Yo, what's up, dog? Switch 2 coming tomorrow? Oh, like your Switch 2? Here's why I giggled. I was like, Switch 2 has been out, big dog. You're like behind the times. Yeah, you're talking about your Switch 2 that you ordered. What games are you planning to play on it, Iris? 107 viewers, only 37 likes. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I have a goal to eat every gas station pizza. I'm not a gas station connoisseur. I have a couple buddies that had some hardships in life, so they know ball. They try to get me on some of those. Yeah, we have Taco John's where I'm at. Taco John's pretty popular. And I feel so bad for my friend. Shout out to my brother, Quincy. Brother from another mother. He loves his gas station food. And there was a gas station that had a Taco John's. And he would buy these breakfast burritos all the time, bro. And he would buy them out of the kindness of his heart. And I kept trying to tell him, don't give me breakfast burritos, bro. I'm the most picky eater on planet Earth. I tried to eat that burrito that he got me. He got me the best one possible. I did not like it, bro. I just cannot do the jalapenos. And there's some other stuff in there, too, that I didn't like. There's, like, too many mixed ingredients. I need the most basic of basic stuff, bro. My taste buds are beyond cooked. And I wish they're better, bro. I really do. I wish I had a better diverse palate, and it's really been affecting me in the big 2025. So I need to try to expand a little bit more. And we're slowly but surely getting there. We're doing a little bit better with trying out different foods and stuff like that. But yeah, too much cooks in the kitchen. I can't do it, bro. And I got so sad about it. I don't trust gas station food. You mean Switch 2000 from the year 3426? Oh my goodness. Switch got elevated. I have low expectations. Well, here's the thing though. Like, to be honest though, I probably would like cheaper food. Because last year I went to California with a couple of my buddies, and we went to this like pretty like authentic like ramen place nearby. Dude, what is it called, bro? It's like Tokyo Street or something like that. Yeah, where's Hypeland located at? Hypeland store. Little Tokyo, I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's in Los Angeles, but yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, I think it's like Little Tokyo in Los Angeles. But yeah, we went to this like authentic little like ramen place, and I can tell the ingredients and stuff like that were like really good. Were like really good quality ingredients. I can tell that the dish is way better than what I've ever had before. But I would rather get my fucking dollar store yakisoba noodles and throw it in the microwave, bro. Give me my yakisoba noodles from Maruchan for like $1.50. You throw some eggs in there, call it a day, bro. WA for putting us on. I got you guys. Little Tokyo, they have shops selling Beyblades? I don't think so. There was a couple Pokemon shops. I got my Sitting Cuties Sceptile plush from one of the shops there. I also got some little trinkets and stuff like that too from there. I got scanned, but they were pretty cute. Consume all the white and red onions. Those will fix you. I don't like onions, bro. That was that. I think the breakfast burrito that I had also had what's it called? They also had some onions. I'm not a big fan of onions. I don't know what it is, man. Especially cooked vegetables or anything like that. Like cooked fruits and vegetables. The texture of them, I legit gag. Especially as a kid too. My mom would try to get me to eat like cooked fruit and stuff like that, and or cooked vegetables. And I just can't do it. I can't stand it. I need like an actual crunch, because like I hate textures that are soft with a crunch, and I hate like, yeah, anything that I think that has a crunch to it but has a soft texture to it just throws me off bad. Like carrots, for example. I love carrots, but not when they're cooked. Cooked carrots I want to throw up when I have a cooked carrot. Yeah, it's bad, man. Like I said, brother, I really wish I had a better what's it called? I wish I had a better palate, bro. But any cooked vegetables just throws me off bad. I want it, like, my body just wants to throw up. Taco John's the one place I miss from the Midwest. Yeah, me and my little bro need to go to Taco John's. I brought him to Taco Bell because I had a new Mountain Dew flavor. Taco Bell's mid as hell. I just only try it because they have a lot of like Mountain Dew flavors and stuff. I want to try Baja Midnight, and that was pretty mid. That was like a flavor. But yeah, taco, yeah, it's pretty mid. The only problem is though, because I'm such a picky eater, I haven't found like the right taco from Taco John's. The only thing I like about Taco Bell is that it's pretty easy to set up my tacos to where it's just meat, cheese, and shell. But they scam you. They scam you so bad if it's like that, because they really capitalize on using lettuce to be able to make the tacos look full. And I always remove lettuce from my lame tacos from Taco Bell. So I need to find it just a simple taco at Taco John's, because I feel like I probably would like it. Because I do agree, the quality of Taco John's is way better. Their potato olays. Their potato olays are mint. Because whenever my family would get Taco John's, they would just get like little chicken bites, nachos with nacho cheese, and then the potato olays. The nacho cheese from Taco John's is so elite. So I definitely need to find a taco that's like good from there. But at the same time, for how simple I like my tacos, I usually just make them at home, because all I really need is just spicy seasoning, spicing sauce, and then meat and cheese, and that's it, man. I don't really go too crazy with the tacos. The only thing I really do is just add like a lot of spicy seasoning and just kind of call it a day. Taco born in Fort Worth, I was serving cat food. We don't got a Taco Bueno in Oklahoma. Not to be rude, but are you autistic? I am not diagnosed autistic. I probably have ADHD, and ADHD and autism has like very like similar things. Now, if I really wanted to though, I probably could get tested, and there is a chance I might, because like the thing too with autism, it has like a huge spectrum with it. But I have more characteristics of like ADHD comparatively to like autism and stuff like that. I don't really think I have like that, like autism and stuff like that, to where I can really like lock in with stuff. Because like I've spoken to a lot of different people that have like had autism and stuff, and like I think everybody has similarities with that sort of stuff, but I think it's more on the line of like ADHDs. Yeah, it's pretty wide on the spectrum. The thing that I am not diagnosed ADHD, I'm not diagnosed autistic, but if I wanted to get tested for certain things, I probably could. But I think what I would get tested for is ADHD, not autism, because I for sure have ADHD. I have a lot of symptoms of ADHD. Yeah, like I said, that's why, yeah, they hold hands for sure. It's overdiagnosed. I agree with that too. Well, I have what's formerly Asperger's syndrome, high functioning autism. Dude, I've had a kid in high school that had Asperger's at like a very extreme rate. That kid pissed me off. That guy used that Asperger's to be able to give himself bad advantages and stuff like that, because you feel bad for him because he had these like tics and stuff like that. He was diagnosed with Asperger's, but he had these like tics and flares to where like things would annoy him really bad. And at first you would sympathize and feel bad with him. Everybody was really patient for him. But as time went on, that kid was just very, very ignorant. And that kid was like, I'm not describing it the best way because it's like really late at night. But that dude, he would like use people that are being so kind to him to continuously get his way at school. And then it was this whole mix of like, people would bully him, which is not good. That part's bad. He probably got bullied a lot as a kid. But then when high school rolled around, he would cause problems in class and he would use it to his advantage to like get his way. So he would like always use his like, you know, like Asperger's and stuff like that to be able to slack off in class, cause problems with others on purpose, deal with stuff. And he would just cause these like temper tantrums all the time. And I was like, that guy, he needs to get his shit together, bro. All these people are being very kind and patient with him as a high schooler. Like, I understand having trauma from earlier when like you're still learning yourself. Like, that's understandable. But as a high schooler, he was just taking advantage of a lot of the people, like the counselors and stuff like that in school, taking advantage of the teachers and stuff like that, and was just using it to only watch his like Halo videos and stuff like that on his Chromebook and whatnot. And he would just freak out, not do any tasks at school. He would not put any effort into that. And he would just use that, like, you know, his, you know, condition and stuff like that to make excuses. But then you get the whole opposite spectrum. I remember I had somebody with high, like really, like you can tell that he had like autism, but he was the, like one of the most like nice, kind workers that I've seen. I went to a grocery store and this dude was like super polite, grabbed my shopping cart for me out in public, super kind and polite. You can tell that he's a little awkward because he had autism, you can tell. But he like wants to work, wants to be good. It's just crazy on how different things are. Yeah, dude was just using for excuses, fucked up. Find the charm that dropped in the Crimson Marelands. Charm lost in the swamp. The charm lost in the swamp. Crimson Marelands. Well, Asperger's are either tough, scary loner by choice guy or the old awkward bully guy. Yeah, no, he got bullied a lot. Like I said, like I had patience with him too, because I had a world geography class with him, and it was like me and like one other chick that like sat in his table, and we would try to get along with him. But yeah, like anytime, like especially the chick too, like I would not like really talk with him too much. I just kind of just stayed in my own lane, but the chick would like try to start conversations with him, and there was instances to where he would lash out at her too when she was being kind to him. Like he was just an asshole. It doesn't matter what condition you have, you can still be an asshole. I've been trying to learn and somewhat understand autism. My ex, I believe, has undiagnosed autism. Like I said, I think a lot of it too. I think with like ADHD and autism, I think there's just a lot of characteristics from it that is just something that humans simply have. But there's also like extreme cases and stuff like that. And to be honest, the only reason why like a lot of these like tendencies from it get diagnosed is only so that insurance companies can give the opportunities to give people the medicine that do need that stuff, or potentially need that stuff, or just need medicine to kind of get by and stuff like that. I think you just gotta remember that there's just like a lot of human like tendencies and stuff like that that you can experience for sure. Wait, where do I gotta go for this? Oh. Wait, yeah, where? Oh, is it in here? There we go. Oh shit! Boss battle time. What's up, Hippowdon? Down? There we go. Whoa! Relax, big dog. Hopefully, I can capture this. Yo, DinoCraft, thanks so much for subscribing. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, though. Having ADHD and trying to balance time and stuff like that has been really getting me cooked. I watched a video yesterday of this whole channel that this dude is like has a giant channel too for like only covering ADHD. This dude has like around 400,000 subscribers. It's like ADHD something. But yeah, he had a video that really spoke out to me. I had a pretty long talk with a couple of my buddies about how things in my life are kind of going and stuff. And right after that whole talk, I had this video that popped up all about like ADHD and stuff like that. And that one really spoke to me. Like I've always knew I had ADHD for a while now. But that video really spoke to me on like trying to figure out things on how to like make yourself better when it comes to your ADHD routine and stuff like that. Because my ADHD routine is cooked, man. Because I've always struggled with sleep and waking up. And I think part of it has to do with just how my brain is wired. My brain is just not wired the same as like, you know, like a lot of other people. I was looking at the comment section too of that video. There's like a lot of people that have the exact same struggles that I had. So I'm hoping able to start to build some good routines here soon. Obviously, there's a lot of basic fundamentals too that I need to work on that would help me out to wake up better. But there's always like a brain fog that I have all the time. And my routine of like waking up in the morning is always so cooked because I always like go for like stimulation right away. And I just can't be on my phone. I just gotta just wake up and not be on my phone for 30 minutes, bro. Also, I should just be able to fast travel. There we go. What's the page I like to follow? Same. I'm recently unemployed too, so I'm like everywhere. Yeah, it's really tough. I saved the video for myself. It's ADHD Vision. I watched his video. I can't believe this works. ADHD morning routine. This fixes brain fog. And the dude talks about very, very, very basic concepts, but he does do a really good job. This dude does a really good job of kind of breaking it down to where it makes sense for an ADHD person and stuff like that. Because it's a very basic principles and stuff like that. Like, don't be on your phone when you wake up. Make sure you're active as quick as possible when you wake up. Throw a pair of shoes on. Do something active. Go outside. I don't know, fucking run around circles in your house. And then also make sure... yeah, what was the second part of routine? I wrote down... Where's my note? I would definitely recommend, if you have ADHD though, I definitely recommend watching this video. I forgot what the second routine was. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, after you're done with your run, make sure you get yourself a cold shower, and that's like the best opportunity to where you can have like your thoughts like grow and stuff like that. And I'm not ready for like the third part of this. There's like a third part of this that I'm not ready for. I don't know if it's like the workout part. I guess it kind of is. Yeah, I would recommend watching this video because I kept this video saved so I can rewatch this, because I as of right now as an individual, I can't hit the 3 steps that this guy has. I need to start with just 1 step at a time in order to get me to where I need to be. But step 1 and 2 is pretty easy, but step 3, I remember I just didn't feel like I was ready for. I kind of gotta like ease into it for sure. But this video does a really good job of breaking things down and make things make more sense from like an ADHD perspective for sure. I see him up now. I go to gym at 1:30 a.m. I'm gonna go subscribe and watch his videos. See, I'm up now because I go to gym at 1:30. I'm going to subscribe and go watch his videos. I definitely would, bro. I do prefer Legends Arceus over Scarlet and Violet any day of the week. But yeah, if anybody has ADHD, I'd recommend watching this video. I can't believe this works, ADHD morning routine. He does a really good job of breaking down the video to where it makes sense for a daily routine. Because at the end of the day, a lot of things that we stress about, it's really simple to deal with, but it's just difficult to do so because we're just like living in a hard mode in some sense with how much our brain wants to bounce around. But he talks about like sleeping patterns on like how ADHD is versus like a regular like adult with like levels of like melatonin and stuff. And then he talks about some strategies to be able to incorporate very basic things into your routine to be able to have a successful day. So I'm not ready yet, and I kind of was a little successful today, but not in the way that I was. But yeah, 100% watch that video, dude. I'm surprised they're still diagnosing Asperger's at that time. Sorry, Watt, not trying to derail the video. Oh, you're chilling. See you later, Minecraft. Thanks for hopping in, man. Yeah, how many people do we have here in chat right now? A strong 100. Yeah, I'm surprised how well the stream's been going for only streaming for like an hour and a half. We'll try to get a couple more side quests here, but I do need to start heading to bed here soon. 2 high-end sensitivities, hearing and smell. Oh my goodness. Slim, if you're still in the stream, what made you recently go unemployed? I recently went unemployed because, or I'm self-employed right now, but I wanted to quit my job at Kohl's working full-time because I couldn't balance doing YouTube and Kohl's full-time. It was really difficult to seek growth in either avenue, so I knew I had to sacrifice something. So while I'm at 24 years old with no wife, no kids, nobody dependent on me. Wanted to start doing content creation full time for a while so I can either be successful with it and have it as a career for a couple of years, if not a long time, or I just give it a really good shot. And then if it doesn't work out, just quit it cold turkey and just do something different. You don't have to deal. I don't even know what that is. Internet slang, YouTube troll police. I've never heard about this stuff. Is it YouTube troll police? What is that? My mental issues messed me up at work, so I quit to survive. Yeah, it's pretty tough to be able to deal with your day-to-day with mental health and stuff like that. Do you have anything else lined up, or are you working on something else? Because yeah, I've been struggling with depression all year, and I haven't found like the right thing for me with depression yet. But like I knew part of the reason why I was pretty depressed is because of just working, and I didn't have myself the opportunity to like grow and succeed. Catch the Pokemon. Let's see what this Pokemon is. We gotta get ourselves a Tangela. I'm surprised I haven't caught one yet. Actually, I might have. There we go. I like misspelling Tangela out here. So Tangela is at the Coast Wildlands or in the Crimson Wildlands? I think it might be easier to find. Yeah, let's go find a Tangela at the new area. I got nothing. I'm helping out my family. There you go. Well, whenever you're ready, definitely figure out a new career and stuff like that to go for. For me personally, like sometimes like some days I'm like the hardest worker on planet Earth, and the polar opposite of the spectrum, like the laziest person on planet Earth. So like I get points to where like I just want to like work. But then there's other times where I just don't want to do a damn thing. And it's like trying to find that like balance in my life. But yeah, I worked at Kohl's for 6 years. I started off working at Kohl's as a department supervisor because I wanted to, I just needed to get a job was what it was. My dad was like, if you're not going to college, you need to get a job. So I'm like, that makes sense. And I just kind of just stuck with it and worked up the ladder to be able to become a supervisor. And I was able to like grow a lot within the company and stuff like that, and was able to get myself to a pretty good wage within that space, especially for living in the Midwest. But then it just got to the point where like 2025, I was really struggling to be able to be a good leader, be a good manager. And it definitely was the fact that like I had depression for a long time, but I kept distracting myself over and over and over again. Because in 2023, I was super duper stressed out working at Kohl's. I had no opportunities to be able to do anything else passionate for. I was living with my family. I was working at Kohl's, 50 hours a week because I had a lot of overtime. And I was at a store. And to be honest, that Kohl's store that I used to work at before I transferred to a different Kohl's store, my first store that I worked at, that one, it was getting pretty cooked. It was a very stressful environment. Like there was days where I was getting paid only $19 an hour, yet I have to solo run a building that makes $20 million a year. Like there's days where that store that I worked at was making $100,000 in a day, and there's some days where I gotta lead the charge and do all that on my own, and I was not getting paid no salary. I was getting paid that $19 an hour, and I was pretty cooked. So I got to the point where I wasn't able to do any YouTube content creation. I wasn't able to follow anything passionate about. Anytime I had 1 day off, 2 days off, I was just stuck only doing stuff with my family. And again, I love my family, but it fucking sucks when I'm juggling all this stuff at work. I want to follow some passions in my life. I want to do some YouTube content, but I got no time to do that when I got family constantly pestering me to do stuff. I got to take care of stuff at the house. There's just no opportunities to just exist, just to be my own person. So in 2023, I talked with my dad, and I made the decision to move away. The house that I'm staying at right now is a house that we owned in a different city. And my dad was like, just move there. You can pay rent like you're already doing and stuff like that, and transfer to the Kohl's store that you're living at now. And that was a pretty good decision. I was able to raise from $19 to $25, mostly due to the fact that like inflation's a thing. So Kohl's has been trying to keep their management at a decent wage while cutting corners by getting rid of part-timers and stuff, making the stress workload even stressful for the managers. But at least they're giving us decent compensation for it. And then, oh, am I in the wrong spot for this challenge? Where is this quest at? To bloom or not to bloom? What was this quest? Fragrance of nostalgia herbs. There we go. Okay, perfect. But yeah, so moving away and stuff like that was a big thing for my career. I was able to take a store that was like bottom 1,000, got it to top 100. But then 2024 was not the same as 2025. Being just so dedicated working on my job, because I worked customer service, and customer service, like, you gotta be 110% of yourself if you want to exceed quick. And in 2024, I had a lot of energy. I was like, shit, this is my only job that I've had in my life. I need to lock in, and I need to make sure I do as best of a job as I can at Kohl's, because it's the only thing I got right now. So I fucking killed it in 2024 when I went to that store. End of 2023, moving on to 2024, just for the fact that, like, I just had to survive, you know? It was just no option to lose. But then once I got settled in working at this store, because the store that I transferred to, while I had like basically a $6 raise, it was half the work. It went from a 20 million store to a 9 million store. Way different customer base. It was way slower. So then over time, and this is a mistake that I need to like not do in the future, if I really want to like become something really good, you can't let the foot off the gas. After all 2024, after hearing, you know, thanks and claps and stuff like that, it got to the point to where I was just foot's off the gas a little bit. Foot was off the gas a little bit. There's also some other factors that I can't get into at this time that caused some issues, but there are some other things that happened within that store that also did not help things when it came to me being able to level up in the company. Certain coworkers, you know, not doing what they needed to do. So that part was pretty cooked. But yeah, it just got to the point where I let the foot off the gas a little bit, and it really caused me to stop getting growth in 2025. So then my depression that already exists kind of hit again. So it got to the point in 2025 where I was constantly miserable at work, not able to do the growth that I want to do on YouTube. And at the same time, in 2024, I had so much growth on YouTube that I was just in this tug of war of like what I wanted to do. So it made sense for me to quit my job to move to doing YouTube content creation, because it just made sense that this is like the next step that I got to do. But like at the same time, like even if you are struggling with like depression as somebody that has depression, still definitely try to think of a way every single day to move a step forward so that you can set yourself up for success and stuff like that. Even if it's something simple as like, I don't know, learning how to tie your shoe every day, drinking more water, and start building up habits so you can start setting yourself up to get back to a state that you want to be so you can be able to be successful and stuff like that. Because yeah, it's just, yeah, definitely don't let the depression consume you, but definitely seek out therapy if you need to, hang out with friends and family, and just do something good every single day until you can make the decision to do that. What's up, Moose? How we doing? Born in West? What's up, my boy? How we doing today? I can't even say that. We can't say your surname or announce it in stream at all. Yeah, I can't say your name at all, bro. I'm gonna get canceled, bro. I'm gonna bite this freaking Barrel in a minute. You're gonna get silly with Barrel? What did the Barrel do to you? It showed a complete Pokedex entry. Beautiful Rose. I don't think I got this complete at all. I'm trying to think of like what some other like quests we can do real quick. I don't really care about these completed quests. I don't really care about trying to capture these Pokemon and use them. A Pop Paw. Toy Sweeping Up gift. Wants you to convince the captain to sell him some new wares for the shop. Okay. We gotta go back here then for it? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Why do I keep getting chat banned? All I say is hi. What's up, LY? How we doing, my guy? Sorry for banning you earlier. You just got a name that I cannot say out loud. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Like I said, the YouTube Shorts meta is usually to redo your stream multiple times so it gets sent out to a new audience. Because if you leave your YouTube Shorts stream pretty stagnant, it gets pretty cooked. All right. I did not know. I'm not American. Yeah, it's all good, man. No problem. I appreciate you hopping into today's stream. Like I said, I just can't say your name out loud because it can be represented as a pretty naughty word. We're currently playing Legends Pokemon Arceus. I can't talk right now. It might be time for Waddle 7 to go very soon. That's good to hear, Travis. We do streams every single day at 9 p.m. Mountain Time. We're just doing the stream a little longer because my stream crashed right at midnight. And then for the fact that you guys showed up to the stream really quick after like only being live for like 30 minutes, I was like, we can squeeze in an extra hour. Wait, what do I got to do? Okay, so do I gotta buy the pop seeds then, or where do I get that stuff? I don't live in the US. I love this here. But yeah, no, we stream Pokemon content every single day. We love yapping. Call him Wiggle. That's true. We should call him Wiggle. It's just, I've been like slurring my words, so I'm gonna say a slur on accident if I say his name out loud. You feel me? Wait, those are bars though. Those are bars. Back on my bullshit, I gotta be locked in. Don't know when to go till we see. Gotta keep it just going until we stack. Don't know when to go until we gotta make it back. Everywhere that we just gotta go until we breathe. Don't know when to go until we just gotta see. Don't know what to do, don't know what to say. Till we just gotta play. Back on my bullshit, and I gotta be locked in. Don't know when I gotta see. Gotta keep on going around until we breathe. Don't know when to go until we gotta see. Oh, was I selling stuff just now? I thought I was organizing for a second. How do I organize my inventory again? Organize satchel. Yo, sandwich is pretty good. What emulator am I using for it? It's called Eden. Eden emulator is pretty fire. Rap album when? When I quit YouTube and I quit my full-time job? Or just rap only? Or maybe the next SoundCloud rapper? Yeah, no, Legends Arceus is really good. I agree. So how do I complete this quest, though? Back on my bullshit. Yeah, I gotta be locked in. Don't know when to go until we see. Gotta keep on just moving around. Don't know when to go until we gotta breathe. Like, hey, back on my bullshit. I gotta go. Don't know when to go until we're just out of control. Back with the flow. Don't know where to go, but I keep on just going like an animal. Like, hey. Don't know when to go until we gotta play. Don't know when to move, don't know when to slay. And I just keep on walking around until we just gotta keep going now. Yeah, I need to find the pulp. Pop pods. Press sweet and him with a get. Where do I get pop pods? New items that the general store is offering. So I gotta go over here. Is this where I gotta buy it from? What's it? Is it like a GBA? No, it's not. It's for a Switch. Crafting recipe. Honey cake, remedy. Yo, Pokey, what's good, my guy? Welcome to the stream. My Legends Arceus copy broke. When I go to my dad's house tomorrow, I got a new one, so I can play the S tier game. Got a nice, Samuel. How did your cartridge break? Hey, that's actually fire. We were cooking a little bit. Yo, what's good, my guy? Like I said, if I really put some time into it, I can definitely come up with music that's good. Like, with me, I'm not talented at by any means. I just have the skill set to be able to, like, grow. The only talent that I have is that if I put time into things, I can grow pretty well. When it comes to just, like, any acid of things. I've just never been naturally talented at anything. Okay, how the hell do I get pop pods, bro? Where the hell do I get these items? They can be found on the ground. Wait, I've had these before. Oh yeah, I've found these before. Jacqueline, I appreciate you loving the streams. No, definitely my favorite part about being a content creator is the streaming. Like, streaming is like low-key my therapy sometimes. It is a lot of fun to just go live and yap with you guys. That's the fun part, bro. You cannot. I'm on an emulator right now, so you can't trade to me. Appreciate the offer though. All right. So Mega Starmie is not official, but there is a very, very, very high chance it's gonna look like this. It's some booty. It's some booty. Mega Starmie got revealed in a leak back in March, and that same leak revealed Mega Victory Bell, Mega Halucha, and Mega Dragonite. That list has been 3 for 3 with the Mega Evolution reveals that we got from Pokemon itself. Mega Starmie was also on that list, and the description, all it said is that it grows long legs. And then there's been some screenshots from gameplay that was around April that's been resurfacing multiple times. And let's just say Starmie's gonna look like that. The screenshot I just showed does not have the weird 3D effects of black and of red and yellow. But Starmie, yeah, is just growing some legs. It's pretty cooked. I want to look like a biblically accurate angel. That would be pretty cool, but yeah, it's just cooked. Oh, did I get the challenge done? Yeah, we got the progress done. Nice. Hooray! Hooray! Oh, yeah, we did get a lot of new stuff. Holy. Mushroom cake, honey cake. So you can just buy this stuff outright or you can craft it yourself. Pretty cool. Very, very, very cool. All right. No, I feel... Wait, hold on. Do we wait for Jacqueline to come back? Because I do need to wrap things up. We'll do one more quest. We're going to do one more quest. Why is that Wurmple humongous? Why not? Wurmple always looked like this. I could have sworn Wurmple's always like that. Is he like sick? Is there something wrong with Wurmple? Hopefully he's okay. It is sleep time, TBH. It is sleep time, TBH. And we got our Gengar right here. Like, Gengars always look like this, right? I could have sworn. I know, it's getting late. I wanted to edit a TikTok after this stream, and I might still try to do it, but we'll see. Seems like orbiting around Star Piece's wings. Yeah, I'm hoping it has something on the back of it. I'm hoping that the Starmie design is not what it is. But yeah, look at it. Bidoof. Bidoof has always looked like this. No, Mega Hawlucha's peak. It's simple done right. They've been kind of going really simple with these designs, but Hawlucha cooks. Yeah, I feel bad. Well, Jacqueline just said, I love your streams. By the way, love your streams. And then they said that I'll be back. And I feel awkward because, like, if I just end the stream while they just left after saying, like, yo. Oh, wait. Rare wares? Oh, shit. I did not know we can buy stuff from the shop. Whoa. What the hell is that? Interesting. Giant Bidoof Centipede. It's a little freaky. A little bit. Well, we'll squeeze in one more quest, see if Jackie comes back. I mean, we got to support the fans. They just said, I love your streams, but then I leave. That's the worst thing to do to a fan, to the homie, if we just end the stream before they get back. Oh my goodness, though. My back be hurting, though. I've had bad posture this whole stream. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have back pain when I grow up. I'm going to be cooked. A lot of things that our generation of people have back pain and blindness and loss of hearing. Honestly, we might be cooked, boys. We're gonna have to get that Cyberpunk stuff here soon. Yo, honestly, though, Cyberpunk 2077, I'm going to be honest, bro. With how fast technology is growing, Cyberpunk 2077, like society and stuff like that, is probably going to be somewhat accurate to what we have when 2077 hits. Good looking dude, let me crack. Oh, hell nah, brother. Oh, hell nah. We can't be pulling up to this YouTube stream like that. Is crazy, bro. Damn, that chair not cheap. Brother, I got no job, buddy. You ain't getting shit from me. All the good equipment that I got is because I was employed with disposable income. Cyberpunk about to outrival GTA 6. Cyberpunk Oron? I never heard about that. My bad, G. My bad, G. You coming out with some energy that I just can't reciprocate. Trying to get a wife and kids at some point. Let me crack is crazy. I gotta get a parasite. I don't think I've caught one before. I do. Bomb, bomb. AI Aurora probably started by then. Cyberpunk 2 coming out next year, 2027. Probably 2027. Actually, probably not, bro. Cyberpunk's cooked, man. I definitely need to play Cyberpunk again, though. That game's pretty good. No, you don't, Will. My affair is full of product. Yeah, we got some YouTube trolls today. We got the freaks, bro. It's 2 a.m. We got the freaks. I don't know what it is. Cyberpunk 2, that's what it is. Fair enough. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as much as I want to wait for Jackie to come back to the stream, unfortunately, I need to hit the hay. So I hope Jackie does not get sad for the fact that we're wrapping up the stream right here. But it's almost 2 a.m. I got to get something to eat. I got to hit the bed. I got to hit the hay here soon. The freaks do be getting out at night. That's the peak freaky hours. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm still going to take Wednesday off, even though we don't have Thursday confirmed for a new reveal for Pokemon, for a new Mega Pokemon. Praying that we do get something good. This is a modded version of Legends Arceus, so we got the oddly bright stuff because it has a lot of like better graphics and whatnot and a bunch of other mods, which is very cute. I'm going to look like this Gengar here in a second, where I'm going to hit the hay. Appreciate you guys watching. We're going to come back on Thursday. I think I'm still going to try to keep my routine where I wake up early in the day on Thursday. So I'm still going to try to wake up in the morning on Thursday as if we were doing a Pokemon Mega reveal. And then if Pokemon does not announce a new Mega reveal on Thursday like they normally have been doing, we'll just do some Kaizo Ironmon in the morning. And then we're going to follow up with doing our nighttime streams as normal. We stream every single night except on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Mountain Time. So if you guys did enjoy the stream and you want to come to the stream a little earlier, drop a subscribe, drop a follow, hit all that up. Appreciate you guys coming in. But yeah, I got to head to bed because it is getting late, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for the donation. I don't know if Dark Soul is still in the stream, but thank you so much for the 10 gifted in the previous stream that we did an hour ago. Appreciate you guys showing some love. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to Lucas for subscribing, DinoCraft for subscribing, and OK Glides for also subscribing. You guys are amazing. But I'm going to see you guys later. I got to hit the hay. I am tired. Good night, everybody. Love y'all.